Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day and it's had a good day so far. We have another pretty small slate. We have a 3-game slate in La Liga. And as always, I always say when it comes to these small slates, doesn't mean I'm gonna have a video, but I'm still gonna go through all the games, go through all the props, see if I find anything I like, and if I do, I'll post a video. And as you can tell from the video, I do have stuff that I like, and if I do have any added plays, as always, if you do want more, not guaranteed that will have more, but if I do, they would be in his videos. Paying comment. Could be later tonight, could be tomorrow, I'm not sure. I always have work. I try to reply to all the comments and reply in the Discord as much as I can, but I do have a life outside of these videos. I do work and stuff like that, so I'll try my best, but if not, then hopefully we do good. But other than that, I'll just get straight into the plays. The first play that I found that I like is Daley Blind to go higher than 0.5 shots assisted away from home for Girona going up against Real Valladolid. First of all, it's the best possible matchup against Valladolid, who allow the most shots assisted at 11.9. They're weak on through balls, counter attacks, set pieces, wings. There's a reason why they're already relegated. He's a good passer and he completes 90.2% of his passes, which is really, really good. And he usually plays as a center back, which even then you could take. But he has been playing as a left back since the Gutierrez injury, which is even better for us. He's played 6 games without him, and in those games he's played as a left back, and he went over in 5 out of 6 games. The only game he missed was because he actually got injured 30 minutes into the game. So if he wouldn't have got injured, I'm pretty confident this would have gone 6 for 6. But when he plays without Gutierrez, he has to shift to the left, which means he goes up more in attack. And with his passes already being good, he's going to have a lot of passes. He sends long balls, which they can get. He sends crosses. He sends through balls. And because he's accurate, it's a good chance one of his teammates will get a shot off of those passes. They're fighting to guarantee their safety. He plays full minutes, and it's just a great matchup. So I like the line. Daley Blind to go higher than 0.5 shots assisted. And then the second player prop that I found that I like is Nyland to go higher than 2 saves at home for Sevilla, going up against Palmas. There's not too much to this play. I just like the line. He's had 2+ in 61% of games, 17 out of 28, and in 62% of games at home, 8 out of 13. Palmas allowed the 12th most or 9th least, however you want to see it. Pretty much they're an average team when it comes to the amount of saves they allow 2 opposing keepers at 2.6. I like the line at 2. If it's at 2.5, you could possibly take it, but I just really like the safetiness at 2. It's whether he gets that third. Palmas will be aggressive because they're also a team that will be desperate to score because they actually are in the relegation zone. So they need to score and win if they want to try to escape that. Palmas take a lot of long shots. Those are easy saves for him to get, and he went over in that first game from 6 shots on target. He was able to save 4 of those. We just need him to save 2. He will get the opportunities. Besides, they're playing a team like Palmas who are not a clinical side, especially away from home. They're not a clinical side, but on average, they have only converted 30% of the shots on target that they've taken. Again, he will get the opportunities. I like the line. No reason to over-explain. I like Nyland to go higher than 2 saves. Before we get into the money line plays, as always, I would really appreciate it if everybody liked the video and commented as well. It helps boost the video out to more people. I like reading out all the comments, whether it's supporting the channel, asking questions. Like I mentioned, I try to reply to them as soon as I can. I love reading the comments, so I really appreciate anybody who comments that. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on notifications so you're notified when all these videos are out. And I also send notifications to my Discord. It is not a premium, completely free to join. More than welcome to join in the description if you want to get notifications there. And it's also a good community I'm trying to build over there where people post their own plays. You can post your plays. And people talk during the games as well. So again, you can join that. Link is in the description. And I also have my memberships link. That's the only form of premium that I sell. It's not like I have extra picks or anything. It's just if you want to support the channel, and you get the videos out even earlier than what you usually would. If you're seeing this and you're not a member, those that are already got these picks and these videos, the video before everybody else. So if you want to join that, link for that. Same with all the pictures that you see on the screen is from Outlier, a data app that I am sponsored with. So if you want that, link for that as well. Same thing with everything else. So I really want to appreciate and thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have 2 money line plays. This first one is from -127. All these plays are in Spain, La Liga. The first play is both teams to score in the Real Sociedad and Celta Vigo game. First of all, going to whether Sociedad scores or not, they have been in bad form and they're quickly losing grasp of top 8, so they need to earn points, and they have a pretty good defensive matchup. Well, I guess offensive for them. Celta Vigo is not that great of a defense. They've conceded 35 goals and 17 away compared to only 19 at home, and they were able to score in 3 games out of 3 against them last season. And Celta Vigo had conceded in their last 8 out of 10 games. But with when you look at the 2 games that they didn't concede in, one of them, the opposing team had an early red card, and the other team was against Valladolid. So a team that is horrible, not good at all. And a goal came from Alonso, who will be out due to suspension, and they have actually conceded in 6 out of 6 games without him there. So they make mistakes, they're vulnerable, which is why they have conceded so many goals away from home. You can call it a gut call if you want to, but I see them scoring at home. And when it comes to the Celta side, their attack has pretty much has been their saving grace this season. They would not be nowhere near the top if it wasn't due to their ability to score. They've actually conceded the 3rd most goals, which is actually helps Sociedad, but they have also scored the 5th most. They have scored 24 and 17 away, and have scored in 88% of away games. That's 15 out of 17. With the only 2 misses, they were actually projected to score 1.43 expected goals, and in the other one, they were projected to score 1.09. So they really should have scored in all the games. They just need to take advantage of the opportunities that they will get, and they will score. They actually won 2-0 in the first game. Were able to score 2 against them at home, and they scored against them in 3 out of 4 last season. Going back to last season. And they have actually scored, when I mentioned earlier that Alonso is out and they conceded in 6 goals without him, they have actually scored in all 6 games within 2. So really, without Alonso, the both teams to score props has hit in all 6 games without Alonso there, which is good for us. So Sociedad have conceded in the last 13 out of 14 games in all competition, and the Celta Vigo is fighting to keep that 7th place spot. I trust Sociedad to turn it around at home, and I trust Celta's ability to score. So for -127, I like both teams to score in the Real Sociedad and Celta Vigo game. My second one is a slate for -121, and the first one is Las Palmas to take 9+ shots going up against Sevilla. They averaged 10.8 overall and 8.1 at home. It's whether they get that 9th. And Sevilla, on average, allowed 9.7 shots at home. They went over in the first game, took 15 shots. We just need 9. Palmas is 3 points off escaping relegation with 3 games to go, so they need to be aggressive. I mentioned it in the player prop. They have gone over this mark in 10 out of 17 away games. There's a 59% hit rate. And if you look at some of the unders that they weren't able to get 9+ shots, they went under against Atletico, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Real Betis, all really good defenses. And then they actually didn't go over against Real Valladolid, but they did have a red card 29 minutes in. So a lot of the games that they didn't go over was against good defenses. And despite Silva being out, Fabio Silva being out in this game for Las Palmas, they have actually hit this prop in 10 out of 11 games without him. That's a 91% hit rate, which is actually good for us. Palmas take long shots. That's easy shots for them to take as well. And Sevilla are an aggressive team who fouled the 8th most, which just means more shots that Las Palmas can take, whether it's from free kicks or from set pieces. So I like them to score. I like them to take 9+ shots against Sevilla. And the second one is a safer one to at least get this play a little better odds, and that's Girona to win or draw going up against Valladolid. They're playing a team who's already relegated who have only won 4 out of 35 games. That's only 11%. So if anything, this prop has hit 4 opposing teams in 89% of games. Girona dominated Valladolid in the first game, beat them 3-0, and it's a good game to be one step closer to safety. They're only 4 points above the relegation zone, and it's the perfect matchup to kind of get even further away from that. And their last 2 games after this will be against Real Sociedad away from home and Atletico Madrid at home. 2 really, really, really tough matchups, so this is by far their best matchup. And I honestly see Girona winning here, but I'm taking a little safer play just in case they somehow choke and draw the game. Besides, Real Valladolid are winless in 16 games straight, and Girona play possession of the ball and attack down the wings. And one of Valladolid's biggest weaknesses is defending the wings. And I just don't see them losing here. It's a play to increase our odds, so I like this. Girona to win or draw going up against Valladolid, and there's a slip that I like for -121. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll quickly go over last video's picks. We had the money line slip that hit for -125. Fiorentina scored against Venezia. They were 2-0 down. They never give up. They were able to score. And then we had Roma to not score 2 against Atalanta. That hit. Roma did score 1, but they weren't able to get that second, so that one hit. And then I did have Goodmanson. He didn't start, so that one did DMP. And because of that, I added an extra play, and that was Mondragora, whatever, however you say his last name, to take at least 2 shots. he hit for us. He scored. He had like 4 shots, so that was easy. So we actually swept the day, 1 DMP, hit 2 plays, so it's a 2-0 day. So we had another good day, and hopefully we can carry on that momentum going into La Liga's games tomorrow. Like I mentioned, if I do have any added plays, they will be in the pinned comment. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.